Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Axel Racing. You join me here back in the Alfa Romeo. Now, this has been a long time coming, this video. We've left, we haven't really done anything to the car in the last few months. So I thought, you know what, it's time for an upgrade and it's time for a tech upgrade. Would you like to see what I've got? A box. That's what I've got. No, what it is one of these all new, completely separate from the head unit, Apple CarPlay devices. Yeah, comes with a load of cool stuff. And this is effectively an unboxing, an install, and a tryout video. So maybe a little bit long, but let's roll with it. Let's see what we got. So a bit of a unique one today. This is a full in the car production. So yeah, let's get this open with. It's going to be a little bit tricky to film. Folds open like that. Anyway, nicely packaged. This looks like the screen itself on top. Now it does come with quite a few accessories like the mounts and the cables and all that. There we go. Right. Sorry, trying to do this all one-handed is not easy. But as you can see, that is the screen in the box here. We've got power cable. Oh, and an aux lead as well. I was worried about that. I thought I might have to buy a new one. But no, they actually supply the aux lead as well. We got a user manual. Don't need that. Sticky pad. Probably will need that. Power cable. Definitely needed. But what we're all here for, let's have a look at this screen. It's already got the mount attached to it, which is quite nice. Taking it out of the plastic there, and there it is. How about that? You know what? It looks all right, actually. A big 10.5-inch screen, 10.25 to be exact. Anyway, you can see on the back here, I'll move the plastic out of the way, we've got AV input, power input, port for an SD card. I believe that's because this is also compatible with a reversing camera. A power button on top there, which is pretty nice. There's the mount. Oh, it's already got like a sticky bit on there. So my thinking for this is, if I can get it lined up straight enough, is that hopefully it was going to go right there on the dashboard. Oh mate, that actually fits so well already. That suits. It doesn't. Oh, all right, hold it together now. Oh, that's perfect. It doesn't even like touch the glass or anything. That sits there nicely. Now, obviously, I've got to sort out the little sticky pad. But first, the most satisfying bit. See, I could just put it there, couldn't I? On the vent. I suppose it really matters where it goes, as long as it goes. There we go. Yeah, I need to sort out this sticky pad. Anyway. So yeah, let's get the plastic cover off and have a look at the screen. Yes. Oh, that's always the most satisfying part of getting a new gadget, isn't it? Yeah, overall looks pretty good. Screen could do with a little bit of a wipe, to be fair, but hey, at least I can see myself in it. That's good. I really like that. So yeah, this has been the unboxing of the thing. Now I'm going to get it set up, stick it down to the dashboard, and get it powered in. So yeah, on to the next bit. Okay, so I've now got it installed right up there. I think that blends in quite nicely when you look at it. Now I did have to put it slightly to the right because of this little bubble here. That is obviously the sensor, a temperature sensor for the climate control. I was going to take it out and just slap it on there, but I thought, no, if I remove that, it's going to throw the whole climate control system out, and I don't really want that. So I put it just to the left of it, just to the right of it, sorry. Yeah, and there it is. That's what it looks like. So now, obviously, next thing, got to plug it in. Now, just for the sake of this video, I'm going to just run the cable straight over the top of the dash and into the back, because it doesn't really matter at the moment. I'll tidy the cables up later and show you what it looks like afterwards, but for now, let's just see what it looks like running. Okay, there we go. So the power cable is in. There is plenty of cable if you need to run it, you know, through the dashboard and up to the back. And if you've got a bigger car, obviously this is quite a small car, but quite simply it just runs off of the 12-volt socket down here and gives power up there. Obviously next thing for us to do, yes, let's get it running. And oh my god, it's got a Bugatti on the cover. How about that? Look at that. Oh wow, that speaker's quite loud actually. Okay, well I love the cover already. Yeah, wow. Check that out. Oh. Okay, we're probably gonna have to turn some of the settings down because that is monumentally loud. Alright, let me zoom out so you can get a better look at the thing. So I'm surprised really, all the touch controls work really well. And choose different screensavers. Oh, it's off at the moment anyway. Driving position, right rudder, of course. Voice control as well, lovely. We'll leave that on. So that's brightness, that's sound. You can just drag the sound down like that. So yeah, now when you click on it, it's not too bad. Ideally, I'd like to find a way how to turn off the yeah, look, you can see it nice and clear from this far back, and it makes a very nice addition to the car. I like that. I like that a lot. Now obviously we are definitely going to tidy this wire up so you cannot see the wire at all. I'm going to have to go, you know, through the dash and round the back so it comes out at the back there, and then we can plug it in at the back. So yeah, no, that looks very cool. I'm going to connect it up to Apple CarPlay. I don't know if I'll still be able to film when it's connected up, but we'll work something out. Are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. This is Apple CarPlay in a 20-year-old Alfa Romeo. How about that? Look at it. That is unbelievable. Like, the touchscreen on it works amazing. You know, I just click Spotify, bosh, there we go. That's it. You know what? It's actually, for what it is, it works incredibly well. I'm just going to put on a random daily mix here. So now the next goal would be to get it hooked up to the car speakers, but obviously this is so old it doesn't even have an aux input. So next thing is obviously I'm going to have to change this, get an updated radio in, get an aux input in. You know, I'm thinking just a very simple single DIN stereo system, get that plugged in, get the aux lead put into the back of this, and then run the car off of that, which looks amazing. So then obviously the music from this comes into the car's speakers just like any other normal Apple CarPlay system would. But yeah, no, so it has got its, what I'm thinking as a very temporary solution is just obviously running an aux cable to a proper Bluetooth speaker, an aux cable to a proper, you know, portable speaker, and putting that in the car, which could sound very good. As well as that, just have a listen to the normal speaker. I don't think it's too bad. I'm just going to put this. Okay, right, so that's typical. It doesn't actually record when I'm connected. But yeah, no, so I mean, the speaker's all right. It's not fantastic. But yeah, no, it works. It's all there. Look at that, like, dear. I completely forgot about that. Every time I press play, it cuts the camera. But yeah, no, so you can see it working. And then obviously the next biggest thing as well is we now have Google Maps. That's nice, and nice and quick to load actually, not too bad. Looks very clear, and obviously, you know, from way back here in the driver's seat, as I would be sitting here, that's very clear to me. Okay, so there we go, and that is Google Maps loaded in as well. Now obviously I am off to Cornwall in a few days, which is why the maps picked up my last search location. So yeah, it's not too bad, is it? Google Maps works. I'll have to see how it works when we're on the road, but no, it looks really good to me. What's really nice as well, and obviously what you don't see, is I just unplugged it and plugged it back in, and the CarPlay came up instantly, exactly how we remembered it. So yeah, no, everything seems to work really well on it. I'm really happy with it, and yeah, it looks fantastic. So what I've been avoiding all video is sort of giving product descriptions, prices, etc. But after, you know, an unboxing, a fitting, and a very quick review of it, I've got to say I would highly recommend this to anyone who wants it, anyone who's got an old car, anyone that, you know, wants Apple CarPlay for cheap. So yeah, I mean, given one of these head units, if you wanted to swap this out and put an Apple CarPlay unit in, would cost you, you know, anywhere from about £200, £300, £400, even up to like £500. I've looked into it, I know, which is why I took a gamble on this at only £130, and I have Apple CarPlay in my car. It's fantastic. Yeah, it came from Amazon, next day shipping, and I think very useful for a lot of people, especially if you had a built-in aux cable into your radio as well. Unfortunately, this Alfa is far too old even for that. But yeah, no, if you had a aux cable in your head unit already, you could just plug this thing straight into the car. You'd have Apple CarPlay and your music coming straight out your speakers straight away. What's not to love? It's fantastic. Highly recommended. I will actually put the link to the product in it, and let me know what you guys think.